everyone. Today today is today is Friday, so I have a day off, and I asked the local Yamaha dealer if I could take one of their Teneres for a spin, and they agreed. So I'm going there right now. The downside to the situation is that the weather is awful, and I was hoping to go there by this Honda, but it looks like when it's wet, it's not a good decision to ride on asphalt with these tires. So this is where having two bikes comes in handy. This is where the Benelli can show its practicality, let's say, because with these Mitas tires, it's fairly comfortable to ride on, even on a wet asphalt. So yeah, hopefully the weather is the only problem of today, and I mean the other might be that I fall in love with the Tenere, but yeah, who knows. Looks like a very interesting place, but not today, not on this bike. So yeah, my plans went to the dumpster with all this rain. Still, I can understand how people fall in love with this Tenere. It's probably the engine and how it works and how smooth it is. I was doing like 50 kilometers per hour, then 50-70 kilometers per hour on my fourth gear, and it felt like the bike is just rolling. There's no engine, and the bike just goes. If there would be a cruise control in this bike, it would be like a magical device who just moves you from point A to B, and you don't even feel it. You just sit on it. And in terms of weight, it feels very, I don't know, like solid. It's not compact, but it feels like tight. The bike feels tight, and you feel the whole weight being like distributed in a way that allows you to feel comfortable immediately. There is nothing like for example, I don't know how the tank is full, but I don't feel that the fuel is in here. With my TRK with a full tank, I can definitely tell that there is all this weight in here, all the 20 kilos of gas in here. Here I believe that it has like 18 liters of tank, something like that. So you cannot tell. In terms of the weight of the whole bike, for sure, you can feel the difference. It's 204 kilos, I believe, fully loaded, which is a great result for a bike with this kind of power. You probably know, because the bike has been on the market for a long time. It doesn't have any bells and whistles. It's a simple, reliable bike that should get you from point A to B without any problems. At this moment, I think every manufacturer, every accessory manufacturer has something to offer to Tenere 700. So you can the sky is the limit in terms of accessories, which is a comfortable situation for anyone, because once you get a bike, sooner or later, from my experience, rather sooner, you will add something to the bike. For me, what I would add right away would be those some kind of handles in here. That's the absolute bare minimum. The weather is so bad. I just makes me wanna cry that I cannot have fun with this bike. But still, let's do more riding and less talking. So I did like an hour of riding in the rain with this beautiful machine, and it's a beautiful machine. The sadness in my voice, that's because it's been raining the whole time, so I had to be extremely careful with this bike. I believe I've said like multiple times that the engine of this bike is the absolute masterpiece from my perspective. I love how smooth it is, how it produces the power, how it rolls, how the culture of how it works. I absolutely love it. I like the styling of the bike, that's a preference. Maybe this rear exhaust doesn't necessarily fit the bike, I don't know. And the front fender, if these are stock, and they probably are, yeah, I would replace those. I would replace the whole handlebar, because the silver doesn't fit my taste. Plus I would definitely need to have it, I would love to have it higher and more to the front. I'm not particularly a fan of this whole dashboard design. I think this could have been improved easily. Those are still minor things. The seat height is fine. It feels a bit lower than my TRK, although it's not as comfortable as I would like it to be. I don't know. I mean, for an adventure bike, I would expect a seat to tell my ass that it loves my ass, and this seat doesn't do that. For sure, multiple of options to upgrade that. I mean, it was just a joyful ride. The biggest question that I have is this an ultimate bike that can replace a full-size adventure and can give as much fun as dirt bike. So for myself, being in a position where I have two bikes at the one from each end of the scale, this feels like this one is in the middle, and I don't know. The problem is that this one cost this one bike cost exactly as much as I paid for two bikes that I own already. So is it worth it? I mean, for that engine, I would say yes, but as a whole bike, I don't know. I'm not convinced. Do I love it? I do love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, so this is just another addition to my channel to go out beyond the topic of the TRK and recently Honda, just to give you some perspective how Benelli owners see other bikes that are very popular. Yamaha, you did a wonderful bike. I will think about you for the next season, maybe. For today, I believe we have to say goodbye. So goodbye.